Is it working? Is it working? Is it working? Is it saved as a new live? That's the main thing I'm now concerned about. Okay, is it upcoming? What does it mean upcoming? The hell does it mean upcoming? What? Hello? I'm currently live. Hi. I said I'd make a part 2 tomorrow. It's tomorrow now. It's in the evening. And, I'm excited. I am excited. But I gotta do some first. Oh, shit. First of all, of course, while we wait for other people to join, I need to do my CookieRun Kingdom chores. Hey! Pebbles the Therian. Can I call you Pebbles? Hey, Pebbles! We're back! We're back, Pebbles! We back, baby! I'm back. Yes, you are. I'm gonna do some CookieRun Kingdom chores real quick. Hello! Hello, Bluey Blue! Don't ask why I'm going to the Kingdom Arena. Oh, real quick. Are there any teams I can fight? No, there are not. Okay. There's a method to my madness. Give me a second. I gotta get something to write with. Ah, light. In my eyeballs. I hate it. Oh, we gotta put up my sign. Gotta put up my sign that I'm live streaming. Gotta put up the sign on my door. Ew, gross. Now I have to have the lights on in my room for what I am about to do, but it's something very necessary and important for this. Let's see. Talked about you, did not talk about you. You never notice how many accents are in creme brulee until you see it written out. That is very French. That is very, very French. I'm trying not to be too loud because I don't know if my roommates are up and I don't want to be too loud and wake them up if they're not already up. I'm trying to be a little more organized, have my shit together a little more. That's extremely French. I'm writing out an actual list this time so we can go through the list of characters that we didn't cover in part 1. So I don't just have to ask the chat for random suggestions. Talked about you, didn't talk about you. You have a strong woman in your team. Oh, this is my defense team. This is a bait team. These are some of my least strong cookies. You're probably referring to Orange Cookie or Olive Cookie, but it would be really funny if you were referring to Butterroll or Madeline, because they're both men. Talked about you. I could probably spell this on my own, but like, I should still pull it up just so y'all have some friendly reminder, just in case I do feel like asking the chat. Didn't talk about you, but I already know where you're going. I'm referring to all of them, and I know they are men. I think Pinecone Cookie's non-binary, right? Right? Is that real, or did I make that up in my brain? This is why in their little info section there should be pronouns. Red. Velvet. And we already talked about you. Next up, Poison. I don't know how Affogato Cookie hasn't come up yet, but I think we all know whether or not he can say it. I'm just waiting for more people to pull up before I do the intro. Mainly online friends and people who were here last time, because I'd feel bad starting without them. Already did you, already did you, already did you, already did you. Prune Juice, my beloved. By the way, I just have to let y'all know, if you're gonna be subscribed to me, for people who are new, most of my content, especially the content I put effort into and that I'm really passionate about, isn't my CookieRun content. It's my OC related content about my story, Awaken. So you don't have to, but I would really appreciate if you would still show some love to my Awaken-based content if you're gonna stick around. It'd bring me a lot of serotonin, and I would really enjoy it, because I want more people to know about these characters, and I want more people to love these characters as much as I love them, because they live in my brain and pay absolutely no rent. They're just constantly spinning around in their, like, rotisserie chicken. So yeah, I'd really appreciate it if like if y'all are gonna stick around. It's hopefully not just for my Cookie Run Kingdom content. I'm still gonna make more Cookie Run Kingdom content. Don't you worry. I'm still autistic about these cookies, but I'm even more autistic about my OCs, and I hope you guys are at least willing to try to show them some love. That's all I wanted to say. Oh no, don't include the cookie part. The cookie part's implied. Do I want to write out pudding a la mode, or do I just want to call her a palm like everyone has been doing and call it a day? I'm just gonna write palm. I was going to check out more of your content last night, but I fell asleep after the live. Well, this time you can fall asleep to this live, or if you're still awake afterwards, you can fall asleep to watching my OC-related content. There's a particular live stream I would like to guide your eye to once I'm done making this list, because, yeah, I need to. Is there anyone on here we haven't talked about? A Rebel Cookie. Honestly, like, dude, I don't know anything about Oven Break lore, but for people who don't know anything about Oven Break, I don't know how anyone had enough of an opinion on Rebel Cookie to hate on him. I just don't get it. He just kind of chillin'. This one's name's Fig Cookie, right? Yeah, it's Fig Cookie. Boop doo. By the way, while I'm writing these down, feel free to ask me any questions that y'all have, like about me, about my content. Can be a Cookie Run Kingdom related question, can be a non-Cookie Run Kingdom related question. Just feel free to give me things to talk about while I'm writing this little list, so I can have my shit together more when we start actually going back into the tier list. Yeah, we talked about you. Bada bop boo. Pow. I really hope Marley comes back. I hope Marley comes back too. Even though we have a list now, Marley was fun. One of my favorite things to do, just as a fun, just for funsies, is fictional Punnett squares, where I like to figure out, like, I like to take, like, two entirely fictional people and, like, do an, like, actual Punnett square to figure out what their kids would look like. Oh, but Lucy, many fictional characters have, like, wild and crazy hair and eye colors. Don't you worry, I have solutions for that. I made, like, a whole, like, sort of simplistic system where, like, dominance and recessance is kind of, like, in rainbow order. Like, first off, black and brown are dominant over everything, with black being dominant over brown, but with all the other, like, more fantastical colors, they sort of go in rainbow order. Like, the colors with longer wavelengths are dominant over the colors with shorter wavelengths. How do you spell fettuccine? Y'all, I can't spell to save my life. If I was put into, like, some sort of spelling bee death game, I would be dead. I would be dead episode 1. That'd be a really cool idea for, like, a show or a horror movie, though. Someone should do that. How do you spell caviar? Sorry, I decay. My grammar and spelling are terrible. Mine too, bestie. Hell yeah. Talked about you. Ooh, we didn't get to talk about you, but I can't wait to talk about you. You, ma'am. Jellyfish cookie is honestly one of my favorite epic cookies ever. Might be one of my favorite cookies in general ever, honestly. She's one of my very first faves. She holds a special place in my heart. Sorry, I had to do a little stimmies there. My friend side-eyed me when we were doing Smash or Pass and I said smashed golden cheese cookie. Why were they side-eyeing you? Are you kidding me? Who wouldn't smash the golden goddess? I'm probably being too loud. Oops. But seriously, like, dude, why were they side-eyeing you? What is wrong with your friend? Have you checked on their friend? On your friend? Are they okay? Are they okay inside? Is it mala sauce cookie or just mala? Mala sauce. She's got the sauce. Don't clip that. Do not clip that. I think he's gay AF, but still. Who are you referring to? Talked about all you. Talked about almost all of you, except for, how do you spell pinecone? Snow sugar. Why do I keep putting in H in sugar when there isn't one? I know the reason, because it makes the sh sound, but the sh sound is SH. Except for in sugar, it's just S, and I hate that. I hate how English spells so many of our words. Talked about you, talked about you, talked about you. By the way, you know how at the witch's banquet, White Lily Cookie was discovering that the witches eat cookies? You know how some cookies are baked with literal poison? Like with holly berries, you have to eat a lot of them to poison yourself, but I feel like to get any sort of flavor of a fruit, you have to add a lot of it when you bake it. I don't know. I don't know how to bake. I might be stupid, but I'm pretty sure, like, maybe it's not enough to poison you, but at least enough to tell your mouth, hey, maybe I shouldn't eat this. White lilies are straight up poison. Don't eat those, you will die. Mercutial Knight, it is implied he's made of mercury. Mercury is liquid metal. I don't think I should have to say this, but don't eat that. Do not eat that. That is how you will get a one-way trip to Deadsville. Schwartz, oh god. You know what? CWB. We're gonna call him CWB or Chocolate Warehouse Brew, cause fuck, I'm not writing all that out. Sorry, German, but I cannot write out your language. I will cry. Where? Side eyes mold dough cookie. Yeah, I mean, like, and one of the, well, to be fair, that was made by Dark Enchantress Cookie, not the witches. And Poison Mushroom Cookie, yeah, literally in their name. Werewolf cookies, I'm implying, no, isn't his whole thing, like, he's baked with black pepper? Yeah. Oh no, wait, we did them. Never mind. Mold dough. By the way, I can't wait for Pom Pom Dough Cookie to become playable. She's so cute and she's so in pain and she makes me sad. But she is so cute. Can have I mentioned there's a lot of cookies? Also, I really like Candy Diver Cookie. Just look at him. It's just a little guy. But in all seriousness, no, Molto Cookie looks amazing, for real. I've seen for so many of the women at CookieRun Kingdom. Yeah, I do too, as we learned last time. By the way, am I the only one who got super hype when I saw that they finally made a costume for Cloud Hete Cookie? I'm excited for the other Beast minions to get costumes, especially a certain female feline. Nutmeg Tiger Cookie. I'm mostly talking about Nutmeg Tiger Cookie. I am very excited for the idea of her possibly getting a costume literally ever. If she ever gets a costume, I will lose my mind. I will stop at nothing to have it. Anyway. Cloud Hete. Oh. Oh, hello! A new person! Hi, welcome! Also, we didn't know what happened last... We all didn't know what happened... We all know what happened last time. Also, we need Black Sapphire and Candy Apple costumes. I am so glad Candy Apple Cookie finally got her flowers in the form of her Apple Fairy disguise becoming a costume. I stopped at nothing to get that shit. Yeah, some best shit on Milk build. I don't really... I'm gonna be so honest. I am not great with gameplay-based, actual gameplay-based conversations. I'm great for conversations about the story, but if you ask me, like, hey, do you know anything about the stats or building a cookie or anything? No. No, and frankly, I don't care to. I don't come to this game for the gameplay. I come to this game because it has silly little cookies, and they're currently at war. Anyway, macaron cookie. Macaron cookie. Did we talk about Milk Cookie last time? I feel like we talked about Milk Cookie last time, but I can't be certain, y'all. Oh, did you hear the news? What news? What news is there? Yeah. Sure you want to hear? What is it? Does Rabbit have 1 bee or 2 bees? It's 2. Killing off nature cookie. No fucking way. What do you want to bet your ass it's White Lily? What do you want to bet your ass it's White Lily? Or what if it's Golden Cheese so she can be dead with the rest of her kingdom? Fuck me. It better not be pure vanilla. All of Earthbread will go to war. Because everyone who's ever come in contact with that man is thirsted over him. Anyway, chat, seriously, does anyone remember, did we cover Milk Cookie last time? I feel like we did, but I just need to double check. I was planning on putting up a poll on Tumblr of which one of the ancients y'all think is going to chop off Dark Enchantress Cookie's head. I'm like, place your bets. Place your bets right now. Who do you think's gonna do it? I don't give a shit about Dark Cacao. I give a shit about Dark Cacao, specifically bringing up the fact that he's terrible at his job. Why, Lily, it will make sense. Yeah. But y'all, seriously, did we cover Milk Cookie last time? Help me stay on track here, because I am dumb. Okay, I don't think so. Power. This is not a gameplay stream. This is a character discussion stream, if you want to call it that. It's stupid bullshit. It is stupid bullshit. We're doing a tier list on whether or not they can say the bad word for gay. We did talk about Milk Cookie last time. I knew I made a joke about this raging simp. Talked about you, talked about you, talked about you. Fell down the stairs. I mean, you can see Shawn Milk's power, but I'm not good with this game, like, gameplay-wise, so, like, don't expect much. There you go. Anyway, back to figuring out my dumb shit. I think we talked about you. Did we talk about you? Yeah, we talked about you. We didn't talk about you, though. You can stay if you want. Yeah, you don't have to leave. Sugar flare. I wish Sugarfly won Cookie of the Year instead of Black Sapphire. I'm sorry, but he's overrated. Let's be honest. He's a little overrated, and Sugarfly deserves love. I'm sorry. It's the truth. I don't care if I get beat up in a parking lot for saying that. Someone needed to say it, goddammit. Anyway, now I've got my list, so now I can pretend to have my shit together. Y'all ready for intro? Y'all ready for intro? I'm gonna do intro. Howdy, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binaries. Welcome to part 2. I did part 1 of this. If you want a better, not rushed explanation of what we're doing here, go watch part 1. It's on my channel in the live section. But basically, I am a Blake Jennings enjoyer, and I watch his stuff a lot, and he does these videos. Which one of the characters from So and Such can say the bad word for gay? But unfortunately, he has openly admitted in his videos he doesn't have time to get into CookieRun Kingdom, but I am very autistic about CookieRun Kingdom, so I can do it for him. For those of you who don't know what the word is, I'm not going to say it here on YouTube so that I don't get in trouble, so we're just going to replace it with the word fruitcake and call it a day. Because they're all desserts, so yeah, it makes sense, I guess. The tiers are birth the words, the icons, slang, mother boots the house down, insert various gay slang here, absolute icons, absolute queens, absolute divas, this is where they all go. Good Luck Babe, named after the iconic song by Chaperone. This is my Hear Me Out cake. Anyway, I would let these women say it if it is to me at a wedding altar. Canonical evidence, these are the cookies where I have proof in the canon that they queer. Canonical subtext, these are the cookies that there is proof in the subtext that they queer. Vibes are for all the cookies that I think they can say it. I have a source, the source is me. Can but wouldn't, these are all the cookies who can say it, but for one reason or another, believe and or know that it, either they believe or know that it is in their best interest not to say it, or they just wouldn't. They just don't give me the vibe that they would, but they do give me the vibe that they can. Ally. These are probably not queer people that do like queer people, though they're very supportive, very nice, but they can't say it and they wouldn't. Nope. Just our standard no. Give them the Shadow Milk cookie. This is, well, the closest you can get in the CookieRun universe to sending someone to hell. And I didn't know where else to put whatever the fuck is going on Doyle. Rainbow Daycare, this is for all of the kids because they are too young for me to assign a sexuality, but they are not too young for me to prevent homophobia. Got it? Good. Alright. You guys ready? You guys excited? Wait, what do you mean wait? What do we need to wait for? Why are we waiting? What's about to happen? This is not really a video for builds or like gameplay based content. This is not like, this is not really like for like gameplay things. Like, this is not for strategy or anything. This is just character discussion and funsies. Anyway, I'm going to read off the list and you guys stop me and tell me when I get to a cookie that you want me to put on the list. Want me to put on the tier list. Does that sound good? Okie dokie then. Alright. Creme brulee, madeleine, charcoal, dark choco, pumpkin pie, red velvet, affogato, prune juice, royal margarine, olive, palm, or pudding a la mode, rebel, carol, cherry blossom, fig, carol, fig, golden osmanthus, red osmanthus, almond, burnt cheese, espresso, fettuccine, latte, captain caviar, frilled jellyfish, mango, peppermint, squid ink, mala sauce, pine cone, snow sugar, butter roll, mercutio night, chocolate wareham brew, werewolf, mold dough, candy diver, cloud hete, cocoa, cream unicorn, eclair, macaron, moon rabbit, oak tune, parfait, prophet, star coil, sugarfly. Olive. Alright, olive cookie. Remember when I said I like smart women and I like strong women? And remember when she defeated the weird snake thing with just a single chop? Yeah. There you go. Anyway, can cross that off the list. Alright, who's up next? I'm gonna read off the list again. Just type when you hear one that sounds interesting. Did you do Matcha Cookie yet? Yes, I did her in part 1. I put her in vibes. Inboard, see you soon. Cool. Anyway, that was a thing that happened. Sugarfly. Vibes. I think she's vibes. I mean, as I said earlier, as I said in part 1 with Silver Bell Cookie, I think any fae in any media or folklore or whatever, I don't think they're straight. I think they're queer in some way, shape, or form. What's my evidence? It's me. The evidence is me. Alright, we can cross her off my list. Alright, who's next up? Damn it. Gonna read through the list again. Creme brulee, madeleine, charcoal, dark choco, pumpkin pie, red velvet, affogato, prune juice, royal margarine, pudding a la mode, rebel, carol, cherry blossom, fig, golden osmanthus, red osmanthus, almond, burnt cheese, espresso, fettuccine, latte, Captain Caviar. Captain Caviar, frilled jellyfish, mango, peppermint, squid ink, mala sauce, pine cone, snow sugar, butter roll, mercutial night, choco warehound brew, werewolf, mold dough, candy diver, cloud hete, cocoa, cream unicorn, eclair, macaron, moon rabbit, okchun, parfait, prophet, and star coral. Who's next? Dark choco. Ooh. Oh, we covered him last time. So who's next? I remember things, I promise. BRB, okay. I might just put these like in a random wheel picker and just like have that decide. No, not sponsored. Not sponsored. You cannot play an ad in my video unless you're giving me money. Let's see. I'm not gonna do the X. Oh. Putting them all in a wheel picker to make this easier. And velvet. Avocado. Juice. That is such a weird word. Margarine. That is such a weird fucking word. Putting on the mode. Ramble. I think I'll ask, like, does anyone have specific requests, or we spin the wheel? I think that's how I'm gonna do this. Roll. Cherry. Awesome. Howdy, you're back. I'm making a wheel so that unless people have a specific request, I can just spin the wheel to figure out who we doing next. I'm just gonna put G-O for Golden Osmanthus. Or maybe just Golden O. Golden O. And red O. Almond. Definitely the well. Cheese. Espresso. I can't spell things. Spelling is hard. Why do they require me to do that? I'm just a silly little girly. Genie. Latte. I'm not putting his whole title. Fuck that. Real jellyfish. Mango. Peppermint. Squid. Ink. Mala sauce. She got the sauce. The mala sauce. I don't know why I keep doing that every time I'm saying sauce. I almost had a heart attack when you put F because I thought you were about to type the word. No, I'm not just gonna put fruitcake. No, we good, we good. Don't even trip. Pine. Cone. Pine cone. The things I do for my audience. Butter roll. Butter roll cookie looks like he'd be tasty, Loki. Like if I just like bit his head off. Delicious. One of the suggestions is Mercury. Screw it. I'm just gonna put that. We're gonna know what it means. Choco where fruit. Werewolf. Mold. Do. Headbutt. Am I the only one who thinks that Cloud Hette's like skill voice line? Am I the only one who thinks is the funniest shit ever? Like of all time ever. Go. Cream unicorn. I would eat mercury if it was edible. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't eat mercury. Don't eat liquid metal. You will die. Did you like that? Did you like my hit new single? It's coming out on iTunes on February 30th. Macaron. I love macarons, by the way. Y'all ever had macarons? I've had them a few times in my life. Them shit's tasty. Rabbit. I can't look at the word rabbit without thinking of the Rabbids, which is like these crazy little bunny-looking things. They got their own show that I watched when I was younger. And honestly, quite frankly, I like the older episodes of it. I like the older episodes of Rabbids better than the newer ones. I'll come right out, say it, and you can just put that in your pipe and smoke it. Right, yes, let me completely forget to type a letter. Parfait is another word that has a weird fucking spelling. Did y'all see the video that CookieRun Kingdom put on their YouTube of like the voice actors trying and struggling to say the character's name challenge thing, like dun 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 boom 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 boom. Like you gotta stay on beat and get the words correct. Save. Speed. Alright, now let's get this chicanery started. Butter roll cookie. You're going in the freak chamber with fucking. You're going in Shadow Milk Cookie's freak chamber with Doyle. Cause that is the only descriptor I can really give you, man. You absolute freak of a freak, man. Honestly, this is probably torturing Shadow Milk Cookie more than it's torturing them. If we're being entirely honest. And low-key, Shadow Milk Cookie deserves it. Not even low-key, just Shadow Milk Cookie deserves that, so, you know. Alright, does anyone have any requests? Or are we rolling from the wheel again? Now let me find them on my list and cross them off. Any requests? Or are we spinning from the wheel again? Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. Nope, we doing the wheel again. Fishagato. We all know where he's going. We all know where this gaslighting femboy girl boss is going. Up there with the rest of his kind. Specifically Shadow Milk and Black Sapphire, but still, lying femboys are icons, they are divas, and they go into birth the word. And let's be real here, there is a chance they might have actually invented the word just to have something mean to call other people. Alright, cross him off. Any requests before I go back to the wheel? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. I saw the word Carol. Is that Carol Cookie mentioned? Hell yes it is! I love Carol Cookie. I love Carol Cookie so much. She is getting the pass to the word just for that. I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her. Carol Cookie, she needs more love. Dev Sisters, remember that she exists and give her more love and attention. God damn it. So anyway, yeah. Cookie's the best. Alright. Any more requests before I just go back to the wheel? Going once. Going it twice. Going 3 times. Nope. Okay, then we're going back to the wheel and we're spinning again. Golden Osmanthus cookie. Ooh. Also going in vibes. As I said in part 1, nature-coded characters, like especially like flower-coded characters, are not heterosexual to me. They're not. They just don't give me them vibes. Anyway, any suggestions before we go back to the wheel? Or requests before we go back to the wheel? Going once, going twice, going 3 times, and nope. Cloud Hete. I mean, they're very child-coded, so I'm going to put them in Rainbow Daycare. But I would just like to state for the record that they probably already say it on their master's behalf, if I'm entirely honest. Let's be real here. But yeah, for now, Rainbow Daycare. I know they've been alive for for potentially like thousands of years, but they're very puppy coated, so there. Anyway, any requests before we go to the wheel? Ooh, pinecone cookie! Pinecone cookie. Yeah, we add pinecone cookie. Ram pinecone cookie to the Rainbow Daycare. Parfait cookie. Can but wouldn't. She loves her gay audience. She has a very large gay audience. But number one, she would not want to alienate them like that. And number two, even if her fans gave her the pass, she is not going to risk being canceled like that. But, so yeah, can but wouldn't. Alright, well, make some suggestions if y'all have any while I try to find them on the list. Any requests? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Nope. Okay, then back to the wheel. Pumpkin pie cookie. Okay, back to Rainbow Daycare we go. I mean, honestly though, she's a Halloween girly. Let's be real here. We have found another valedictorian of Rainbow Daycare. Pumpkin pie. There we go. Okay, any requests before I go back to the wheel? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Okay, I just joined. Welcome! We have fun here on this channel. I promise I don't usually sound this tired. I just started the stream really late. My bad. Moon Rabbit Cookie. Is Moon Rabbit Cookie even an adult? I mean, they don't talk like they are an adult, so... Crap, I keep forgetting Moon Rabbit Cookie's a girl. She doesn't talk like an adult, so I don't think, or at least not mentally, she's not an adult, no. Or that, or she has a speech impediment. But either way, she'll have fun in Rainbow Daycare. Red Osmanthus Cookie. Is Red Osmanthus Cookie an adult? You know, we're gonna assume she's late teens, very young adult. And for that, I'm going to put her into vibes because I feel like she would say it. Honestly, she'd be more likely to say it than Golden Osmanthus Cookie because Golden Osmanthus Cookie is polite. Red Osmanthus Cookie is not. Actually, you know, I'm going to put Golden Osmanthus Cookie here because Red Osmanthus Cookie would say it on her behalf. Like, if her big sister won't say it for herself, she'll say it for her. Any requests before I go back to the wheel? Going once, going twice. Oh, Coco! Another one we have in Ally. Because she loves her mans, but she also very much supports gay people. I mean, she fell in love with a musician. Like, of course she loves gay people. Let's be real here. Trying to move it so she could be next to her boyfriend. You know, I could just move him down here. Yeah, that'd be an easier solution. There we go. Cocomelon. Why are we making Cocomelon jokes? This is not the type of content we need to be showing in the Rainbow Daycare. That's probably too loud. That's probably too loud. I'm gonna roll on the wheel now. Hello, new person. Howdy. Espresso. Espresso line is another pair that I had in mind when I was making the canonical subtext here. And you know what? Just while I'm at it, I'm also going to add his boyfriend to this tier, because again, they are some of the people I had in mind when I was making this fucking tier. Where are they, though? Girl, am I blind? I might be blind. Okay, there's one of you. Where's the other one? Where's the other one of you? Where is he? Where's Madeline Cookie? Where's Madelina? Where's Madeline? There you are. Ta-da! Also, I've actually eaten a Madeline before. They're pretty good. They're pretty tasty. They're like if a cake and a cookie had a baby. They're tasty. Make them facing each other. Oh yeah. There we go. Boyfriends. Y'all got any requests while I cross these two off the list? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. I see Pavlova me happy. Thank you. Can I steal your Wind Archer cookie costume? Have you done mozzarella cookie? Yeah, she's in my Hear Me Out cake, along with many others. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna spin the wheel. Frilled jellyfish cookie. She has so many voice lines where she does not shut up about White Pearl Cookie. She loved her so dearly, she was willing to die for her. Oh my god, this little lady in waiting is absolutely going in canonical evidence, and anyone who wants to argue with me about it can fight me in a Wendy's parking lot with a pool noodle. You can pool noodle joust me in a Wendy's parking lot over this. Shut up, alarm telling me to take my pills. I genuinely want to marry Clover Cookie. Put him in vibes. OMG, I didn't realize you were emu. I didn't know I was an emu either. I did not know I was a large Australian bird. Emu is amazing, yes. Emus are quite majestic birds. I'm gonna spin on the wheel now. Prophet Cookie. I mean, listen, man. I feel like you don't have a mustache and oracle power. I feel like if you have the powers of an oracle and a funky little mustache, I'm just saying you're probably not the straightest. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying. Am I wrong? Am I really wrong? Do you really want to try to tell me I'm wrong? Okay, make your suggestions while I cross him off the list. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. And who said you, prophet you? How dare you? Mooly Moon Dog. What are you guys talking about anymore? What the hell has the chat turned into? I looked away for like 2 minutes. Motherfuckers, it's been 2 minutes. Mala sauce, god damn it. Did you guys miss the good luck babe tier? Did you miss it? Did you miss me being a massive homosexual? Did you miss it? Did you miss... Anyway. I'm sorry, I greatly apologize. Wonderhoy. Wonderhoy, never heard of you. Are you famous? Go on your channel real quick. Huh. Anyway. Y'all have any suggestions, or am I going back to the wheel? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Random ad, okay, that's what it is. Because my channel name's a popular character. Do prune juice cookie. Hell yes. Hell yes. He's going in canonical subtext where he belongs. He's a sassy twink, honestly. That should be past material enough. But also, he gets very frequently shipped with a big himbo and a big sword woman. And honestly, I fully see how the shippers reach their conclusions. So, yeah, canonical subtext. Make suggestions while I'm crossing prune juice off the list. I should prune juice cookie with myself. Cookie is my pookie. Okay. Next up. Rebel Cookie. Ooh, I don't know enough about Rebel Cookie. Oh, we did Caramel Arrow last time. She's on my Hear Me Out kick. But, Rebel Cookie. I'm gonna be honest, girl. I don't know CookieRun Oven Break lore like at all. So if anyone wants to prove me wrong, go right ahead. But for now, I'm gonna put him in ally and oh, I put him in Campbell one. Oops. I'm gonna put him in ally and I'm gonna call it a day. Okay, where is he on my list? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where's his ass? Still not overlay emotion. Does everyone like prune juice cookie? They look like a purple rat. I'm sorry that you don't know what it's like to have correct opinions. I hope one day you have a correct opinion. Anyway, we did Caramel Arrow Cookie last time. Here she is on my Hear Me Out cake along with a lot of other women. I like women. I'm very gay. Anyway, back to our wheel. Sorry if I'm not as energetic this time. I guess I'm just tired. I've had a busy day. Snow Sugar Cookie, you are going into Rainbow Daycare with your friend Icicle Yeti Cookie. There you go. Make suggestions while I cross him off the list. Chat, now's the time to make suggestions while I'm crossing them off the list. Or is it them? Are they a them? I can't remember. Have you done Eternal Sugar Cookie? Yes, we did all of the Beast, Ancients, Legendaries, and Super Epics, and Specials, and Rares, and Commons in Part 1. And Eternal Sugar Cookie went into canonical evidence because of her entire chapter. Like, the entire chapter. Mainly, we're looking for epic cookie suggestions. Mainly, we're just cleaning up the ones we didn't get to last time. Fig Cookie! Mystical Wilderness Centaur, so, yeah, vibes. Okay, make suggestions while I am crossing them off the list, chat. Oh, Fig Cookie, that wasn't me, that was the... This message redacted. I do not like Fig Cookie because I spent so much time trying to get my Lily Cookie a while back in the grass gotcha and wouldn't stop getting them. Wind is very strong today, bro. I like Fig Cookie. I like Scotch characters, and I like their funky little centaur. I don't know. I like them. I think they're neat. Anyway, back to spinning the wheel. I'm gonna put a little star next to each character's name for every time we accidentally roll them twice. Creme brulee cookie. Chat, what do you guys think? I think he's a musician, but he's also a very serious musician. So for now, I'm gonna put him in ally, but if anyone can give me any reason, any counter evidence, then I will move him accordingly. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know a lot about Creme Brulee Cookie. His update was long before my time, I'm afraid. I joined during the Burning Spice Cookie update. Can but won't. Okay. That's enough to convince me. Burnt cheese win. Right here in can but wouldn't. Someone put 2 caterpillar emojis. Putting a la mode is going in the rainbow daycare. Hopefully she won't explode the place. We'll try to keep her under as much control as possible. Dang, there are a lot of kids in this series. I keep getting like message redacted. What the hell are y'all putting in my chat? Y'all keep it PG. I don't want to get in trouble for your asses. Ooh, Ooh, Star Coral, another resident of the Rainbow Daycare. Wind is off, strong to... What? Why do the message keep... His part, you should do skins. I don't know if I saw that. Clever Cookie's handsome. The message keeps getting redacted. Yo, what are y'all doing in my chat? If y'all have a suggestion, just say the cookie's name. Just say the name. Lettuce. Now y'all think you're funny. Now y'all think you're goddamn hilarious. And you are, but still. Oh, macaron. This is another cookie I don't know a lot about, admittedly. So I'm gonna put them in ally until chat tells me otherwise. They're deleting messages, that's all. Just deleting messages. Stop deleting the messages, you cowards. Anyway, I don't know how old Macaron is. I don't know a lot about her personality. So I'm just gonna put her in ally until someone tells me otherwise. Stop deleting the messages, you cowards. Anyway, make suggestions while I cross Macaron Cookie off our list. I'm bisexual. And I'm a lesbian. Good for you. Do Pom Pom Dough. Unfortunately for this tier list, we are limited to just the playable cookies. But if I could do Pom Pom Dough Cookie, she would be going in the Rainbow Daycare. I'm crying because how you... Even though she's unreleased, I can't do that, I'm sorry. Oh man. Actually, it's been a variety of genders. Yeah. Stop deleting messages, cowards. The chat has descended into chaos. I'm very glad I made this wheel, because clearly y'all are not going to be staying on track. For Cherry Blossom Cookie, she gives me ally vibes. Wait, actually, she's flour-based, and she's the sister of Cherry Bomb Cookie. Never mind, she can probably say it. Just Mercury, Mercutial Night Cookie. I said it with Sugarfly. I said it with the Silver Bell Cookie, and I'm gonna say it with Mercutial Night Cookie. Just on principle, the Fae are not straight. They are all going in vibes. All of them can say the word. What's my source? It's me. The source is me. Where is he, actually? Where is his ass? Where is Mercutial Night? There he is. I'm blind. I am legally blind. Okay, I'll snub. I'm on 10%. Plug in your phone then. I was about to point him out for you, bird. That does not narrow it down at all. Going back to the wheel. To the wheelie wheel. Oh, Eclair Cookie. Going in vibes. Going in vibes, cause look at him. Also, remember what I said last time about Adventure Cookie being the straight ally who tells homophobic people that there is gayness painted on pottery? Eclair Cookie is the homosexual person telling homophobes that there is gayness painted on pottery. Where is his ass? Eclair Cookie. Eclair Cookie, where are you? Y'all help me, I'm blind. There he is. He was under my thumb. Where is he on this list? There he is. There you go. Okay. Bro, a bird just crashed into my window. Oh, jeez, is the bird okay? I hope the bird's okay. Captain Caviar Cookie, chat, what do y'all think? I'm gonna lay down, actually. I'm gonna make myself comfortable, and I will lay down for the rest of this. Chat, what do you think? I mean, he's a sailor. He's probably done it with a dude at least once. Let's be real here. But, chat, do you think he can say it? He probably would if he can. I'm putting him in vibes. Bird seems to be fine, I think. Okay, good. Make suggestions while I'm crossing off Captain Caviar's name from my list. I promise I usually have more energy than this. I am just tired. Lord, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Bugging Toodles. Fuck, drop my phone. Anyway, going back to the wheel. Going back to the wheel. I'm going back to the wheel. Werewolf Cookie. Ooh. Campbell one. I don't know, man. He just... Puppy Boy just too much of a wuss to say it. He can say it, but Puppy Boy too much of a wuss. Anyway, make suggestions while I cross his name off the list. Boop. silly. Y'all silly. Y'all goofy. What the fuck is that? Is that just a fucking rectangle? Why are you just putting a rectangle in my chat? Also, next up is a mango cookie. He gives me ally vibes. He feels like ally. Alright, who's next? Y'all got suggestions or we turn to the wheel? Y'all just keep effing around in my chat. I don't want to keep continuing the stream in the light. I do not like light. I don't like brightly lit environments. They make me unhappy. Anyway, we rolling again. I think just don't censor yourselves. That's not helpful. Royal Margarine is a bisexual and I will not hear any arguments. He doesn't realize he's a bisexual, but he is. He thinks he... Actually, I'm gonna put him in Cam But Wouldn't, because he thinks he's ally. He's actually a bisexual. He will learn this through Clover Cookie. These two were my very first CookieRun Kingdom ship when I actually got into playing the game. I won't hear arguments on this. My chest low-key kinda hurt. There he is. There's the smug bastard. Y'all just fucking around in my chat. Honestly, you know what? Go ahead and keep fucking around. It helps me get engagement on the video. Burnt cheese we already did. Do I have him on the list? Did I put him on the list like an idiot? I put him on the list like an idiot. Candy Diver Cookie! Resident of the Rainbow Daycare, even though they technically can't even say it if they wanted to. No thoughts, just love. Okay, where is Candy Diver Cookie on my list? No, I put him on my list. Where is he on my list? Okay, sorry if it seems like I'm rushing these. I'm kind of tired. dough cookie. Hear me out. We don't know how long Dark Enchantress Cookie's little creations have existed. They could be literally like 2 years old for all we know. And I think the idea of putting this big burly man in the rainbow daycare is in fact very, very funny. So, yeah, for the sake of comedy. Hi, you're back. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really tired. Anyone got any suggestions, or am I rolling the wheel again? Oh yeah, by the way, now we have a wheel to make the process of picking which cookie we doing easier. Sorry, I'm tired and my chest hurts. Why does my chest hurt? Latte, yeah. Yeah. Here's the problem, though, Marley, is that now I think we've officially put all the women I would have on my Hear Me Out cake in the Good Luck Babe tier, so now you have to actually try to be funny. That's a joke. You're very funny. But still, now you have to make new material. Now you have to actually try. Dang it. Ow. Ooh, have you done Choco Drizzle? Yeah, I have. She's in Cam, but she's mostly just muttering it under her breath. Oh god, ow, my chest. Sorry, my chest randomly hurts. Our gay man. Which one? There's a lot of them. A cream unicorn, our non-binary. Honestly, Campbell wouldn't, because they're fun and colorful, but also they're often around children. They're probably the one who's running the Rainbow Daycare, so they can, but they wouldn't, because they can't say that in front of kids. Alright, make your suggestions while I cross them off the list. Yeah, I'm okay. Just my chest kind of hurting. But we gotta get through this. We gotta power through. Madeline, we already did him. Ooh, almond cookie. He is going in ally. I'm part of the LGBTQ community, and this is my friend Almond Cookie. He's an ally. Talk Almond Cookie, ally. Ow. Ow, it hurts to laugh, but it's worth it. Where is he? Where is his ass? Am I blind? Girl, I might be blind. I am blind. Let me edit our wheel a little bit to remove the ones we have already done. Let's see, we did creme brulee. We did Madeline. We did pumpkin pie. We did avocado. We did prune juice. We did royal margarine. We did pudding a la mode. We did rebel. We did carol. We did cherry blossom. We did fig. We did the Osmanthus sisters. We just did almond. We did burnt cheese in part 1. Oops. We did espresso. We did latte. We did Captain Caviar. We did Captain Caviar, thank you. We did grilled jellyfish. We did mango. We did mala. We did pine cone. We did snow sugar. We did butter roll. We did mercury. We did werewolf. We did mold dough. We did candy diver. We did codhete. We did cocoa. We did cream unicorn. We did eclair. We did macaron. We did moon rabbit. I don't think we've done okchun yet. We did parfait. We did prophet. And I think we did star coral too. So hey, only like 6 more to go. Let's knock these last couple out. Alright, fettuccine cookie, rainbow daycare. Boop, boop, boop. And boop. Alright. Next up is red velvet. We're doing vibes. Wait, let me make sure that I'm in the right tier. Red velvet, 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 red velvet. There you are. Squid Ink is also Rainbow Daycare. These last couple are easy because most of them are going in the Rainbow Daycare. Shut up, pill alarm. I'll take them later. Who am I putting again? Squid Ink cookie, that's right. If I can freaking find Squid Ink cookie. There you are. Speaking of the Rainbow Daycare, I'd slice. Oh yeah, I can. Thank you for pointing that out, helpful person in the chat. I'm tired, but I promised I would do this for y'all. I told y'all I'd do this. So I gotta do it. Gotta put the little guy in his little frog costume. Itch. Alright, did fettuccine. Okchum cookie, I'm going to put in ally. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. I think the last one we have left to do is Choco Wareham Brew, which is canonical evidence because they are a gender fluid icon. We love him in all his gender fluidity. And there we go! We are done! I will upload a picture of the final tier list to my Tumblr. I'll make a post on the channel, probably share with my Discord friends. Whew, this took so long, but I told y'all I'd do this, so I had to do it. Thank you all so much for watching. I would love if y'all were to watch my other content, especially because, like, a lot of my content isn't just, like, Cookie Run stuff. I also make a lot of stuff for my OCs, for my Personal Story Awakens, so if y'all could check that out, I would really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for joining me. Good night, and